Alright, so a lot happening, but we're sort of in no man's land right now. Like I said, gold was in bearish mode. Um, so we had the sell off, and we've had another minor sell off. Unfortunately, Stowe is in a good buying position, but RSI is sort of teetering that line here between buy and hold. What I want to see is a clear break. This is sort of what I've been waiting for, but it's sort of teetered that 30 line. A nice dip below that 30 line will signal a great buying opportunity to pick up some derivatives in gold to make, probably a good 20-30%, but we just haven't seen it. It's been grinding along the 30, so I'm not really touching it right now because, at that point, we could easily find ourselves down here when it goes below the 30. So unfortunately, this didn't turn into a buying opportunity. This is sort of a hold on gold and don't do anything. At this point, I'm thinking that it's probably going to bounce. It's going to retest probably right around here, this area. And then I would suspect it'd be going much lower, but I would like for it to dip below 30 RSI for maybe a couple days to give me a shot to pick up some derivatives, but I don't know if that's happening. Alright, let's look at some of the other markets. Euro blew through this trend line from 2015, but now we're sitting at support from when was this? March, I guess, of 2015 lows, and we've bounced off that twice. It's pretty oversold. It's under the 30 mark. It looks like we might have a little bit of a rise, but I don't see it very much. Probably come up and test this slide and then come back down again. So again, this, if you want to, I guess bet a little bit, this might be a buy right here, although RSI can get significantly more oversold than it is at right now. Let's go to Australian currency. Australian currency is getting oversold. I think that right now we're going to come back up and we're going to test that trend line. That might be a good time to enter it. All right, let's go to the U.S. markets. IWM. Let's go to the Russell. Yeah, so this one's continuing to grind higher. It looks like it's turning into like an F flag here. So it's going to grind higher for, I'd say, a little bit longer. And what you're probably going to see, and it often does that too, it did it here, is then you're probably going to see this grind higher for maybe another month. So that one's not really looking like anything's going on either. What else do we want to look at? Let's look at EWZ, let's look at Brazil. Brazil might come up and test that trend line, although I'd say it's probably a little too early for that, but it might come up and then it's definitely heading down, but it's definitely not breaking that line. I can pretty much guarantee that. I will put money on that. But what we might see is actually another down to the 200, then up, and then down. It's probably more likely, but we'll see. Let's look at financials. Yeah, they're grinding up. Originally I thought that they were doing a bear flag, but we sort of broke out of that, so we're going to see this is more of an F flag, and we're going to see that grind up too, probably with the whole Dow Jones and the SPY and everything. So right now, there's not really a lot going on with those gold derivatives. Hopefully gold will drop below and we get a chance to pick up some JNUG. But it's sort of just grinding sideways, little pennant formation here. But we should be breaking up or down pretty soon. I'd say this week we'll definitely know. And if it breaks to the bottom, it's going to be a good buying opportunity temporarily. I can see this breaking down, which will be a good buy opportunity, but it'll be a sell because it's going to keep working its way down. All right.